Alright, how's it going everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, we're on the tier maker website, but a different variant of it. We're on BracketFights this time. I'm going to be trying to alternate the tier list on tiermaker.com along with these bracket fights. We did sports last time, so I'm going to go ahead and do something kind of different. Let's go for best candy of all time. Oh, geez, this is a big bracket. Okay, so I'm gonna be using classic mode. Alright, let's get into it. So we're gonna start from the top left here, try to go down the list just from like left to right. I think that's the best way to do it, or should I go top down? I think I'm gonna go top down. So starting it off, we have Twix, the fan favorite, going up against this Asian Pocky stick type of thing. And personally, I love Pocky sticks, but Twix is just dominant, one of the best chocolates. I don't know how far Twix will go, but I think it definitely takes this first round. I believe this is Laffy Taffy here, and I personally hate Laffy Taffy. You either hate Laffy Taffy or you don't have an opinion either way. You can't like Laffy Taffy in my opinion. So I have no idea what this dairy milk crap is, but it beats Laffy Taffy. Simple. Alright, Reese's Pieces against the Mr. Goodbar. We're gonna go with Reese's Pieces here. I do like Reese's Cups, so we can go with the Reese's Pieces. Milky Way against Arrow. I've only had Milky Way. I'm not sure if I've ever had this Arrow stuff. Let me zoom in real quick here. I feel like the pictures aren't as high quality as they could be. Yeah, Milky Way definitely wins this one. Going down here to Kit Kat versus Spree, and Kit Kat's one of my favorite chocolates, so I mean, I like fruit candies, but I don't think Spree's the best type of fruit candy out there. Alright, Fun Dip versus Twizzlers. Hot take personally, or that's not really a hot take, but I'm on the end of the spectrum that just straight up hates licorice. Licorice. I don't even know how to say it right. But anyways, Twizzlers, get the hell out of here. Alright, Swedish Fish versus 100 Grand. Now, personally, I don't have an opinion either way on Swedish Fish. Like, I could eat it, right, if it was offered to me. I'm not going to deny some Swedish Fish, but I wouldn't buy it at a store over some other things. It just doesn't have that taste that I would want Swedish Fish to have, but we're gonna move it on. I don't think I've ever enjoyed eating 100 Grand. Again, I'm not much of a chocolate guy. Alright, we got the regular jelly beans, 49 flavors versus the Pez candy. And just because of longevity, I'd put the jelly beans over the Pez candy here, because the Pez candy will literally disappear in like 45 minutes, while a bag of jelly beans could last you 2-3 days if you wanted to. We're gonna go over to the other side here before we move on to the quarterfinals, I believe. Yeah, the quarterfinals. Yeah, let's go to the other side here. I'm seeing Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I don't even need to see who they're facing. They're just one of the best chocolates out there. Simple. Cream eggs against candy corn. I hate candy corn, except for Halloween. Halloween's the only day that I will ever eat candy corn for enjoyment. You can debate with me in the comments. You know what? If you guys disagree with me on anything, leave it down in the comments. I read every comment. I try to reply to every comment. You guys can definitely have some debates down there. Alright, Hershey's Kisses versus Jolly Ranchers. Again, it's about the longevity. I mean, how long is a bag of Hershey's Kisses gonna last you? Like, each Jolly Rancher lasts you like, what, 4 or 5 minutes, while a Hershey's Kiss, a single Hershey's Kiss, is gonna last you 20 seconds at best. So, personally, I would still choose the Jolly Rancher. I think these taste amazing. Alright, we're going to bubblegum here. We got a double bubble against some Gobstoppers. I don't know how I feel about this. I do like Gobstoppers, and I also like bubblegum, but I think I'm just gonna have to go with the regular candy here, the Gobstoppers. Not too much of an explanation for that. Alright, this one's gonna be controversial, because I've stated on multiple occasions that I like fruit candies, right? But I don't know, Snickers is a decent candy. It's a decent chocolate candy. It's a top tier chocolate for sure. But at the same time, I love Lifesavers. This is like having two seeds face each other in the first round of the bracket. Frick it. I'm going for Lifesavers. I know this is gonna get some major hate down in the comment section. Lifesavers over Snickers. I said it. We're moving on. That one kind of hurt for me. I don't know, why would they match those two up against each other so early? Alright, anyways, Haribo Gold Bears, these are elite. These gummy bears are pretty good. I wouldn't say they're elite. There's a different kind. I believe they're called Albanese gummy bears, the sour kind. Those are elite. If those were in this bracket, which I don't think they are, those would go into the final four, maybe even in the championship round for me, because those are my favorite gummy bears and one of the top candies of all time. But these gummy bears are a decent alternative. They're kind of hard, like when you chew on them, they're kind of hard. for a gummy bear. I don't know, they're going up against Whoppers. I love Whoppers. I love the taste of Whoppers. Again, this is a good freaking battle, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Whoppers. Just because I never buy this variation of gummy bears with the Albanese ones out. Oh my gosh, what are these matchups? Airheads versus the freaking Sour Bright Crawlers from Trolley. God, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could choose here. You guys don't know how often I buy Sour Bright Crawlers. My roommates see me come in with like a bag of gummy worms or a bag of those Albanese gummy bears all the time whenever I come from the store or like a gas station or something. But at the same time, if Airheads were longer lasting, I really don't know. These two right here would be in the top 4 for me if I could get them to the top 4. These are S tier candies for me right here. I'm gonna have to go with the Trolley. I just buy these guys more. I buy them over the Airheads. I don't know, it's just like I hate unwrapping each Airhead. That's the one thing. Like when you're peeling off the freaking plastic on the Airheads, you know, it could be a nuisance at times. Sometimes the freaking wrapper gets stuck to the Airhead and you know, that kind of screws you. But again, that hurts. That hurts to kick out Airheads just like that. Especially when there's Tootsie Roll and Crunch, which are definitely not like on my top tier of candies. I mean, personally, the Tootsie Rolls just get stuck in my teeth, so that's why I'm just choosing Crunch for that matchup. But yeah, this is what I have for the quarterfinals. You guys can see right here, a little bit of scrolling action. Let's move on. All right, quarterfinals. Starting off with Twix versus this Dairy Milk candy. I don't know what this is. I just chose it because I hate Laffy Taffies. So Twix wins this one easily, and I accidentally just clicked it twice. Can I unselect that? Actually, it's probably going to win this battle against Reese's Pieces, which is what I'm going to take over Milky Way anyways. So an early semi-final or advance to the final 4 here for the Twix. Alright, moving down to this little corner of the bracket. Kit Kat versus Fun Dip. I feel like Kit Kats are less messy, and they definitely taste better, in my opinion, as a chocolate compared to how Fun Dips taste as like a sour candy alternative. So I think Kit Kat wins this one. They're definitely a 1 seed for a reason. Whoever made this tournament kind of did the 1 seeds right. They have the Twix, they have the Reese's, Kit Kat, and I don't know why Lifesavers are here instead of Snickers. I'd imagine Snickers would be the 1 seed in this little bracket, but whatever. Alright, Swedish Fish versus Jelly Beans. Both of these are probably going to lose the Kit Kat, but I think I'm going to have to go for the Jelly Beans just because of the variation of flavors. The Swedish Fish just have that one basic sweetish flavor. Reese's wins this one easily. Don't even have to get into too much detail here. And then Jolly Rancher here over Gobstopper for sure. We'll save the discussion for these high-level matches like Reese versus Jolly Rancher when we come back to that. Coming to Lifesavers versus Whopper. How do I feel about this? I don't think I buy these 2 candies enough, but I do enjoy eating both of them. I feel like Whoppers can get dry after you eat like maybe 10 or so. But Lifesavers, you can eat a whole like little roll of Lifesavers, and they're gonna have like assorted flavors, and that's probably what I'm gonna go with, just the assortment of flavors. Now I say that, but then I'm probably gonna choose Kit Kat over Jelly Belly here. And down here, definitely the Trolley Crawlers over the Crunch. And it's gonna be a tight one here between the Lifesavers and the Trolley Crawlers, but again, we'll come back to that later. I've already put the Twix into the final 4 in this bracket. Now we come down to the Kit Kat versus the Jelly Belly. Now I just straight up just don't eat jelly beans that much. I think Kit Kat is just a better candy, a better snack than jelly beans ever will be. I just love the crunch on Kit Kat. I love the taste. I love the design of Kit Kats, just the unique design where you can just, you know, obviously split into 2 pieces. You guys know what Kit Kats are. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it. Now this one is going to be tough. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups versus Jolly Rancher Hard Candy. Now if we're going off taste alone, I feel like I would take Reese's, but I've factored longevity into all of these matchups and the assortment of flavors as well. You know, Reese's has that little plastic paper or whatever cup underneath the actual chocolate, but the chocolate itself with the peanut butter is just heavenly, and I think that is enough to put it on to the next round. Jolly Rancher Hard Candy, I don't know. It's a good variant of the Jolly Ranchers, but they've made like soft sour candies and they've been like marketing that. So I don't think that these hard candies from Jolly Rancher are their best product currently. I know it's the OG, and in that case, Reese's is gonna go ahead and move on to the final 4. And now I say that I'm a fruit candy type of person, but I've got 3 chocolates going into the final 4, each of the 1 seeds here. But here, Lifesavers versus Trolley, I honestly think Trolley would last me longer. Like, I couldn't eat a roll of Lifesavers on a long car ride. I always get these Trolley Crawlers or the Albanese Gummy Bears on a long car ride, and I think that's just what's gonna put it over the edge, because it's a battle of assorted flavors, it's a battle of sour-ish taste. So let's throw ahead and throw Trolley into the next round. Okay, by the way, where's Starburst? Where's like Skittles? Because I feel like if Starburst was in this bracket, it would be our Kit Kat. Same with Skittles. If Skittles was in this bracket instead of Reese's Pieces, it could have been Twix. I don't know. But anyways, we're on to the final four here. Twix, Reese's, Kit Kat, and the Trolley Sour Bright Crawlers. We're going to go for the left one here, Twix versus Kit Kat. And this is going to be, again, one of the heavily debated things, one of the biggest battles. So Twix, when you bite into it, you got that peanut surrounded with caramel. Kit Kat, you just got that unique design where you can split it in half, and it's got that crunch. And I think I prefer the Kit Kat crunch over the Twix, like soft, you know, chewy feel, personally. I had braces in the past, so I can definitely relate to Kit Kats being better than, you know, the gooey stuff that comes out of the Twix. So I'm gonna send Kit Kat through to the championship. Again, a controversial choice, but I know some of you guys are gonna back me up in the comments. Some of you guys are definitely gonna be hating me for some of these choices, like people who love licorice and whoever likes Laffy Taffy. Again, if you like Laffy Taffy, I don't know if I can talk to you if you like enjoy eating Laffy Taffy, like you would buy it at a gas station or like off the shelf at a store. But again, that's something to discuss in the comments. Now to the other side of the final four, like I've upped these sour worms a lot, and I've also said a lot of good things about these Reese's peanut butter cups, but when it comes to here, I just don't get Reese's enough compared to how much I eat these sour worms. Like I said, the taste of the Reese's peanut butter cups is like second to none, but like you can only get 2 per package, and like 2 packages cost the same amount as one of these packages, and this thing will literally last you 2 hours, 3 hours if you're in the car. Anyways, Trolley to the final, and this is gonna be a huge battle here. Kit Kat versus Trolley. We're talking assortment here, we're talking longevity, we're talking taste. Kit Kat's design and taste are top tier for a chocolate bar. Trolley's taste is, you know, I'd say the texture and the design aren't as unique as Kit Kat's, so it loses in that aspect. The assortment, obviously, the sour crawlers have more flavors, and it'll definitely last longer. So I'm trying to find an argument for Kit Kat here. I don't know. Trolley might just have to go ahead and win this whole thing. Wait, that took it off. What? Boom, boom. There we go. That's my bracket. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out here so you guys can see the whole thing in its entirety. Gonna go through a little rundown here of the bracket once again. A few upsets here and there. I mean, depending on who you're asking. Like, you might consider this an upset. I consider it a basic choice. Same thing as over here with the Laffy Taffy. But I don't know. I feel like the Snickers and the Lifesavers would be an upset for most people. Same with the Airheads. If the Airheads were like over here somewhere, they might have been Twix, honestly. But there's too many things combined with each other in the early rounds that stopped me from having more variation in the final four. Just 3 chocolates and the gummy worms, and the gummy worms take it all. So if y'all disagree with anything that I'm saying here, make sure to leave it down in the comments. I'm always looking to see what you guys have to say. And yeah, a lot of controversial choices, but that's my first bracket fights. Trolley with the dub. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.